The 24-hour game show marathon is brought to you by MMCO Auto, with Porsche, Audi and Volkswagen dealerships and one of the largest selections of pre-owned vehicles in the Philadelphia area. Visit them at mmcoauto.com. Turkey Hill, imported from Lancaster County, makers of fine drinks, ice cream, frozen treats and more. Find locations and coupons at turkeyhill.com. Wawa. Wawa is your all-day, everyday stop for fresh, built-to-order foods, beverages, coffee, fuel services, and surcharge-free ATMs. Find your closest Wawa at wawa.com. Gotta have a Wawa. Newgrounds. Newgrounds.com has been the home of independent content creation for almost 2 decades. Find the future of animation, music, and art at newgrounds.com. Newgrounds. Everything by everyone.
Welcome to the 8th hour of the 24-hour game show marathon, and today we are about to visit a land where death happens daily, where murder is a common occurrence, and where we've actually relocated it from the cliff sides of the United Kingdom to Bucks County, Pennsylvania. The only game show where the only question is, who done it? This is Armchair Detectives. Welcome to Armchair Detectives. Today's case, anyone for menace? I love it. Yes, welcome to Armchair Detectives, the game where we figure out whodunit in a murder mystery. And this is if you're a fan of Armchair Detectives on BBC One, this will be a great treat for you because this is a brand new case written by the people on the show who write the cases. This is, thank you, David Bodycomb and Daniel Peak, for writing and helping out with this brand new case. Now, we will have 3 cunning gumshoes. That is a hard phrase to say without screwing it all up.
Thank God you did.
Thank you, yeah. We will have them. I'm not rushing because one of our gumshoes is ordering us dinner, so I'm not going to rush her because that would be rude. So I will explain for anyone who hasn't seen the show how the game works. So, what we're going to do is we're going to present to you a story from the town of Mortcliff. Mortcliff is a town here on the Game Show Marathon outside of Bucks County, Pennsylvania. It's a suburb of Philadelphia where people say, I'm from Philly, sure. And in this town, the crack team of detectives is Detective Inspector Knight, Detective Constable Slater, and their scene of the crime officer Simmons, who are investigating today's case. And our 3 gumshoes who have, let's see, Dave, you've watched the show a whole lot. You've seen every episode.
Yeah.
Bob, have you seen an episode?
I've seen like 2 episodes.
Seen 2 episodes. And Kathy is ordering us food, and we're so... Is their website, we're trying to order from Cozy, and that's why they're not a sponsor of the 24-hour Game Show Marathon, because they're not having a good website. But what we do have is our sponsors, MMCO Auto. If we get to $3,000, they will donate another $3,000. So we want that money to give it to Child's Play. Woo! So give us some money, please. We also have, thanks to MMCO Auto, thank you to Turkey Hill, Wawa, Newgrounds, and Wise Markets for giving us food. Yes. It is the Turkey Club.
I wish you had a microphone.
Me too. Okay. Turkey Hill, not Turkey Club. All right. So anyway, what's going to happen is we're going to start showing a story. The story is going to be narrated by everyone who's here, basically. So I guess we can. Kathy, are you okay if you just keep an ear open? You'll figure it out. Let's do this first bit, so that we can chill. All right. So, oh yeah, I should probably go to the logo. Okay. So I've talked through everything. So the first thing we need to do is go over the crime scene. So we'll watch as we discover what happened to Zane Mullen as we go to the crime scene. Yeah, okay, yeah, pass the mic.
What do we know so far, Slater?
The Vic is Zane Mullen, 30 years old, office worker, no rap sheet apart from points on the driving license.
Afternoon, Simmons.
I've heard that those paper suits were an influence for Meghan Markle's wedding dress.
Ooh, timely.
You may mock, but any cross-contamination,
Donation
and you
received.
too. What happened?
We got a donation.
Okay. Should I start over?
Yeah, go for it.
You may mock, but any cross-contamination, and you two would be making a meal of even the simplest of cases.
Speaking of making a meal,
What? Oh, the victim.
You can read over the beeps. But
Yes, seems like he was surprised when he was making a sandwich around noon today. Shot in the chest, twice with a 9mm. Can't tell you much else unless a weapon turns up.
Donation received.
well, the local police are searching the local bins for any handily discarded firearms as I speak.
is that usual for him
Donation
to be, like that? We'll never figure out the case with these donations keep coming in.
But isn't that the point?
Why, he's still gripping the knife, you mean? Here's a phrase for you. Cadaveric spasm. Happens when the victim undergoes a sudden trauma. Turn the victim into a statue, almost.
You better start searching for phone records. We need to know who's been here today.
I'm right on it, ma'am.
Slater, how come you're such a whiz with phone numbers when you never seem to remember mine?
Seriously, Simmons, using his telephone is the only way I can ever see of Slater getting engaged.
All right. Well done. Thank you, voices. Well done. All right. So, let's talk about the victim here. Liz. Okay. So, the victim, his name is Zane Mullen. He's 30 years old. He's an HR clerk. He is a keen. Are you okay? You have to take a picture of that. All right. My man's dead. Let's see. Yeah, he's a keen amateur sportsman. He is a boyfriend to Priscilla. Cause of death is 2 gunshots to the heart. We couldn't find a weapon. And the time of death was around lunchtime on Thursday. And so we know we only have 2 people of interest right now. That would be his girlfriend, Priscilla Payne, and his brother, Lee Mullen. I'm going to wait for Bob to look up. So, Kathy, how's it going? Okay.
She's on the checkout page.
Yeah.
Get that SSL.
Gotta put it in the cart. All right. So, before we go on any further, so we can vamp for time, what do you two think of the case so far?
It seems like the victim knew the assailant since he was holding a knife and was shot from apparently the front since he fell on his back. And there was no sign of a struggle.
Okay. Bob?
Yeah, so pretty much, I think the clue was he was still clenching the knife, so it was still in his hand. But, you know, I noticed the way he fell also was back on his back.
Right.
So
it should have been shot from the front, you think.
someone probably came in,
Right.
made eye contact,
Right, and the sandwich was still perfect on the
The
table.
sandwich was not touched at
So
all.
there's-
It looks
there's-
delicious.
So there's
What,
no struggle.
look
Looks
delicious.
like.
what kind of sandwich was it again? Did we talk about that yet?
No, we did not mention it, and it is not relevant to the case.
But it looks like a turkey sandwich, which
It
it'll
could
be
be-
delicious.
it
Are
could
you
be a
hungry
turkey
yet?
I just had some egg rolls. So let's see. So it took place at 12 p.m. So around the lunch
Around
hour,
lunchtime.
around lunchtime. Let's see what else I have here. Cadaveric spasm. Something that it was
Yeah,
an
Bob wrote
idea.
down he wrote down all the vocab
Yeah.
words. Good.
I like,
later.
but
Write down all
I
the
think
words in italics.
I
so you
think
can
we
look them up
need.
later.
I want to learn more probably about the girlfriend and about Lee. And
Yes.
Find out
We don't
more.
know if anyone who was there
We don't know
yet,
anything else
so.
about this. Yeah.
I'd like to say that whoever figures out who the murderer is, you will get a golden magnifying glass.
Ooh. What?
No. You get dinner. All right.
Ooh.
So I'm going to give you free evidence right now. And free evidence. They
no
did it
cost?
all over the place.
You get evidence. You get evidence. You all get evidence.
Oh,
I got a pen for you.
okay. So here's the crime scene photo again, and I'm just going to go over a few things that you should know.
There's blood on the knives as well. Yeah.
So Zane seems to have been making a sandwich.
Yep.
He was using a serrated bread knife.
Yep.
There's a couple knives in the butcher's box still there. And,
With blood on it.
He was holding the bread knife overhand.
Overhand.
Overhand. You know, like
So,
he's no, like
Or
well,
like-
I guess it well
Like you'll be cutting bread,
Like
yeah
this?
yeah.
Okay.
but
as
the bread's
opposed-
already cut, and there's no other bread there.
He yeah. Okay.
I just want to maybe he was cutting the
Yeah.
sandwich. I don't know.
The sandwich has not been cut.
Yeah. So
Right.
he cut the loaf probably, but
Right.
he hasn't cut the
Yeah,
actual
so maybe
sandwich.
he was just at the one cutting the sandwich.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
so focused on the sandwich.
Yeah. But the blood splatter on the handles, that's kind of want to learn more into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
there's-
what are your thoughts on the?
There's blood splatter on the wall. There's blood splatter on the handle. There's no blood on the sandwich.
Nothing on the sandwich.
Could it be possible that the sandwich was made after the fact?
So I'm gonna throw it to you.
Donation received.
We're at $21.64, $2,500, and that's our goal. $3,000, and that gets doubled. Now, I would like to clarify one thing. There is no blood on the knives. That is shading.
Oh, okay.
Oh, those
So that's shading.
in the block.
In the block, yeah, those are untouched.
Oh, okay.
Yep, those are just in there. I want to make that clear.
Thank you.
Because
Well-
it is, we had very little time to do this.
It's impressive
Thank
anyway.
you.
I mean, I'm very impressed.
I figure if he was shot like in the front, there won't be like a pool of blood on the wall. It'd be more splattered. I feel like he was up against the wall or something. That's
So it's
just
big. I mean, I wouldn't rule out that the body's been moved. I wouldn't rule out that
that's true.
something else has happened.
That's yeah, that's true. Okay.
Okay. You get all that, Kathy? Why? What is wrong with their website? Cozy, you suck. Your sandwiches are delicious. Get with the times. Make your website better.
Corey, that looks like you a little bit. The hair.
You're catching on quick, Bob.
What was that?
It looks like Corey a little bit. Oh, it looks like Corey. I'm just saying the
Oh.
hair and everything. It's just a weird observation. Is his leg up?
Next.
Anyway,
We're in the
is
next.
his leg?
So the next
Could
scene
be
is
the
I
going
just
to
think it's
be
just a perspective.
you,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Rich, Curtis, and Kat. So yeah, everyone else is good for now. Yeah. Oh wait, Rachel, what part did I give you? Okay, you're next to. Yeah. Yeah, actually, you're not in this yet. Wait, you might be. Hang tight anyway. Okay, there's a lot of people in this scene. All right, so, okay, we're gonna go over the last movements. This is what happened the last time Zane was seen alive. So these are the last movements. I'll let that linger for a second.
Have you seen my bro around, Sil?
No, he's not due to fly until today, and the name's Priscilla.
Hey, chill, Priscilla. There's no need to go cold on me.
Donation received.
Just because we don't date anymore.
FYI, going for a milkshake isn't a date. It's filling a dead afternoon.
I don't know why you keep walking in. That seems like it's my fault.
Why is she pacing back and forth?
She's
Gee,
pacing back
thanks.
and forth is what it is.
You really know how to make a guy feel worthwhile.
Look, it's not that I don't care about you. I just think you might be getting into things a bit too deep. Don't let yourself get pushed around, okay?
Donation received.
Well, is no one going to welcome back the great traveler from the East?
Hi, dog. You should have called ahead.
I'll leave you lovebirds to it. Catch you laters.
What's got into him?
I could have picked you up from the airport.
I wanted to surprise you, but it looks like maybe that's not what you wanted?
What? Oh, him? Don't worry, I can handle him. Though why I seem to attract the needy type, I'll never know.
Gee, thanks. So, you know what I want you to do on Wednesday, yes?
Yeah, about that. I've been having second thoughts.
Hey, we've got to go through with this.
No, you absolutely don't. You can stop it right here and no one will be any the wiser.
Even if we go through with it, no one will ever know. It's untraceable. It's perfect.
Target at 9 o'clock.
Hey, Thane. Good trip?
Not bad, but when you've seen one giant Buddha, you kind of seen them all. What about you? Been winning your matches?
Sure have, just back to place of the regional qualifiers.
With the help of your partner, no doubt.
Nah, this was a singles match. Our ranking in the doubles isn't good enough. I need to get rid of the dead weight.
Gotta start my shift, hun. See you later.
Okay, babe. Catch you later. So, what are you saying? Marshall's holding you back?
He could do it for sure, but age isn't on his side anymore. I'm not sure he's interested in doing the leg miles to keep in shape. Speak of the devil.
Oh, geez, why did they build the court so far away from the parking? Anyway, you staying around for a knock-up, Jordan?
Yeah, I've already played today, so...
What you mean? We were meant to,
Look, I think Jordan's trying to let you down gently. He's coming over to play with me from now on.
What? After all these years?
It's not that I'm not ungrateful. It's just I need someone who can keep up with me.
Oh, I see. I get it. I guess I'll just go and do some serves on my own.
I guess that could have gone worse.
Yep, think yourself lucky that you're not wearing a racket as a neck brace. Or necklace, sorry.
All right. Thank you, guys. You've done well. All right. So, That was a wild ride, now isn't it?
What country club are they at?
It's the
Woo.
it's the Whites Only
The Wise.
Tennis Club.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my goodness.
I don't know how we all got in there. Anyhow, so we've met a couple new people, so let's just go over our suspect list right now. We have Priscilla Payne, which is Zane's girlfriend, Lee Mullen, who is Zane's brother, and we have two new people. So let me get the notes on who those people are, because I have written them down and forgot to put them in my notes. I'll be right back. Hold on.
That's okay.
Please don't go to a commercial. So those other two. So Jordan Harris is a. Oh, okay. There's not much there. Great. So Jordan Harris is a friend and a sporting rival, if you will, of Zane's, and Marshall Patterson is Jordan Harris's former tennis teammate. So, any thoughts so far?
Marshall has a beef.
Yeah.
Marshall has a beef, I think. A lot of tension between Jordan and Marshall. That's why I picked up between those two.
Yeah, but I don't know about Zane's. I mean, Zane's Jordan's new partner, I guess, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily, calls for murder at that point.
Did you
No,
get
no. It's like why would you kill someone over not playing a doubles tennis match?
I
with
may think you
someone?
kill Jordan at that point out of,
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about Lee and his clinginess, that's something that is interesting.
And Jordan just sounds very full of himself. Also, I don't know. I just.
Right.
But I think that was just a good introduction of more characters and just what they do and how they all get along with one another.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they look awfully familiar, but we'll wait to see what happens with that. So I think
right. So now, I have three wonderful pieces of evidence here, and I will let you pick one to examine. We have a plane ticket, an Instagram post, and a text message. You two have to come together as a team and determine which piece of evidence you'd like to see now.
So the question is, which one of these do you think we can decipher some more info on?
I don't think why the plane ticket would be very useful right now.
No, because I know they mentioned traveling and going
Right,
to
he just came back.
Instagram, text message.
I really want to find out what Priscilla and Zane have
You're in the
planned
next
for
scene.
Wednesday, because that seems to be.
That's true. So
Sorry.
that'll probably be a text message between the two.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to go for that?
Let's go for that.
Can we go with a text message, please?
You want to see the text message?
Yes.
Okay, so I will, let's see, I will click the text message. That didn't work. So I'll go back a slide. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to fast forward to the text message slide. And it's this one. So this is a text message sent by Priscilla to Zane the day before he arrived back from Asia. And we can say it says, "Hi, hun. Can't wait for tomorrow, but please don't pressure me. Don't want to get hurt." And then the sign for a kiss. Thoughts?
So this is Priscilla texting
Priscilla texting Zane.
Zane. I can't wait for tomorrow, but please don't pressure me. Don't want to get hurt.
Well,
now, is that feelings or is that more physical harm? I don't know.
I guess tomorrow will be when he's returning.
Tomorrow, yeah. It says Sunday.
Right.
So it was sent Sunday, so that means he'll be coming on Monday.
Right. I'm guessing this was referring to whatever they're planning on doing untraceably on Wednesday.
So it's at least 48 hours leading up to that event. So something that they're doing on Monday, leading up to Wednesday's events.
Yeah.
Okay, all good?
I think that's all we have, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
far. I mean,
Okay.
Great. So now, what I'd like you to do, so that's what that's for. Okay, so now, guys, I want you to write down who you think the killer is at this moment. So write down who you think the killer is, and then we will review.
A screenshot of.
You're cheating already. Great.
screenshot.
Screenshot. No, you're fine. I don't care. So, yeah, you can use screenshots for only that. That's the only screenshot you can use.
Okay, sounds good.
This guy's cheating and everything. All right. So write down who you think the killer is now. All right. So, Dave, we'll start with you. Who do you think who done it?
Priscilla.
I think Priscilla did it. Now, why?
She's currently being pressured and doing something. We don't know what.
Okay.
And it seems like Zane is not giving up on it. So it's, I mean, right now it's the flimsiest of motives, but it's all I've got right now.
Okay. Bob, who did you write down?
For now, I just went with Marshall.
Okay.
Just the way that altercation he had with Jordan, and the way he just went off and just didn't want to deal with them at all. I don't know if something's going to click with him. I don't know if he's going to turn to some evil side, but just the way he just left, he just said, "I don't want to play doubles with you." This attitude, I don't know. Maybe something is really bugging him. So I just went with Marshall for that.
Great. So we have one vote for Priscilla and one vote for Marshall. Now we will continue to revise those at the end, and remember, whoever guesses who done it will win a gold magnifying glass, and you get to keep the. You know, these are waterproof. Ooh. If you are in the shower and you have an idea, or in the rain, if you write them down with pencil, it will not wash away. Isn't
So
that
cool.
crazy?
That's so
Amazon,
cool.
Man.
What won't they
Did
think
not
of next?
sponsor us. I don't know. All right. Anyhow, time to go to the police interviews. We've got some people in the interview room who Detective Knight and Slater are going to talk to. Give them a bit of grilling. So, are we all ready? Let's move to the police interviews.
Donation received.
For the tape, D.I. Knight and D.C. Slater are present with Miss Priscilla Payne.
Miss Payne, we want to take you back to the events of this Monday. A number of witnesses say that you were somewhat jumpy that day.
Yeah, well, Lee was giving me some hassle.
In what way?
He's just one of those needy types, you know? You give him any kind of attention and suddenly he thinks you want to marry him.
Even though you have a boyfriend, his brother.
Had.
Indeed, my apologies and condolences. Nevertheless, I do need to ask you about your relationship.
We were good together, nothing too serious, but we had fun times. Why? What were these witnesses saying?
There's a suggestion that you were being forced to do things you'd rather not do.
No way! He was a real gent to me. I mean, we were going steady, but I still...
Apart from the romantic department, are you sure there's nothing untoward that you were unhappy about?
Nope.
Interesting you say that. We found this email which suggests otherwise. Marshall Patterson, we're interested in your movements on Thursday morning when Zane died.
Well, yeah, I guess you got me there. But I know I didn't kill him, okay? Surely you have, like, forensics.
What do you mean?
Well, I had my cell phone on me at the time. I guess you know I was in the area. And I guess you know I went to his house that morning.
It's good to get these things out in the open, Mr. Patterson. And you're quite right. That's what the evidence suggests.
Okay, so this is what really happened, all right? I go there to patch it up with him. He wanted to change tennis partners. I had to think about it and could see I was holding him back.
You let it go? Just like that?
Well, not just like that. See, I actually hurt my heel ligament on Tuesday. Plantar fasciitis. I'm going to be out for weeks, if not months.
Mr. Patterson is pronounced fasciitis.
I'm playing it the way I see it.
So it was all sweetness and light?
He didn't say very much. He was thinking about fixing some lunch. I left him to it. Thought it had all blown over.
One final thing to check on our records. Could you confirm whether you own a gun?
Never touched one in my life. Wouldn't even know how to fire one.
I appreciate how Marshall has slowly gotten more and more boss hog as the interview went on.
tricky question to ask you, Mr. Harris. Were you in the area of Zane's home around Thursday, lunchtime?
No, I was about 3 miles away. Check my phone records.
Do you want to think about that answer just a little longer?
Pretty sure I was just working at home on emails.
Would you mind putting your keys on the desk, please?
Okay.
For the tape, Mr. Harris has put a bunch of house keys and what appears to be a Ferrari car key on the desk. There is a thick black plastic square attached to them. Is the Ferrari new?
Yeah, a little treat to myself. Some investments came off.
I see. On your keys, you have one of those tile tracking devices attached.
Okay, look, you can check the records if you like, but I'm pretty sure.
We're damn sure you were in the area that day. This tile proves you were there.
Hey, look, I just wanted to have a break from phone calls for a few hours. Is that a crime?
That still doesn't explain why you went to that area at lunchtime. You saw him, didn't you?
Look, I didn't want to speak badly about my friend, okay? Especially a deceased one. But if you must know, Zane had a temper on him. Sometimes a really violent temper. Ask Priscilla if you want.
Did something happen?
I just spoke out of turn. I swung by to ask if he wanted to grab some lunch. He said he was going to make a sandwich. I said, why, are times that tough? As a joke, he took it the wrong way, thought I was teasing him about having more money than him. And that's when he lunged at me with a knife.
Knife?
The victim did have a knife in his hand, remember, ma'am?
He turned to the knife, grabbed one, and threatened to stab me with it.
And what did you do?
I just turned and ran for it. I knew he'd calm down later. But, man, that guy must have been mad about something to flip on his best buddy like that.
With friends like that, who needs enemies, Mr. Harris?
All right. So, this is good, isn't it? Some juicy. All right, guys. So, what did you think about that last set of interrogations?
I mean, I found the one with Jordan quite interesting. So based on what we found out, he was in the area with Zane. So they said he was running away. So there could have been a chance that Jordan maybe saw the person who shot Zane, but I don't know.
Yeah.
From there.
I guess we have Marshall and we possibly have Jordan at the scene.
So Jordan was at the scene.
Yes.
Yeah, Jordan was at the scene. Marshall could have been at. He said,
Right.
yeah. Priscilla, it sounds like what happened on Monday or on that day, she wasn't at the scene. So.
Right.
But Jordan and Marshall seem to be the two folks, I think, who saw it happen.
Yes. We're there at least.
We're there, yeah.
Okay, so it's now time for another piece of evidence. So we've already seen the text message. You've already seen that. I'm going to throw something new on there. I'm throwing an email. There's an email in the mix. So you may now, together as a team, choose one of the
here's
three.
an interesting question I have. If he's short on money, and let's assume that his thing with Priscilla is going to be some sort of like embezzlement or something
Yeah.
to get flush again, why is he flying to Asia?
It's a good question. Then again, I kind of want to know what email was sent also. If
Yeah, because they did bring that up.
I don't think the plane ticket...
What's his Instagram? I mean, we haven't heard anything that could have been...
We heard nothing about someone taking photos or
Yeah.
someone posting about it. I'm kind of leaning toward maybe Instagram or email. Or the text could be a follow-up.
We already got the text. That was ours.
Never mind. Do you want to do the
Look, it's
email?
only PowerPoint.
Yeah, let's do the
You can
email.
only do so
All right, we're gonna do the email, please.
Okay, let's take a look at what's inside this email. So this is a message sent by Priscilla to Jordan on Wednesday evening. It says from Priscilla Payne to Jordan Harris. The subject line says, "Can you help? XXX." Hi Jordan, can you help? Need to finish this assignment for night school, but I can't get it to open. Zane's useless with these things. Could you have a look? Thanks, PX. There's one attachment. It says assignment.zip.
This is a phishing scam, 100%. I mean, this
Yeah. We see, we see this all the time, you know, in emails with companies and
Exactly.
schools. So knowing that if Priscilla did click on that link,
No, Jordan. This is to Jordan.
oh, so it's to Jordan.
To Jordan,
If Jordan clicked on that link, then some information definitely would have been given to Priscilla.
It's looking like Zane pressured Priscilla into sending this to Jordan so they could steal money from Jordan. Because Jordan's flush with cash right now.
Gotcha. All that flying back and forth.
Because he got the Ferrari.
Here's the Ferrari, the new Ferrari.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So let's remember that these are our 4 suspects. Once again, Priscilla Payne, the victim's girlfriend, Lee Mullen, the victim's brother, Jordan Harris, an acquaintance of the victim and a rival sportsman, and Marshall Patterson, another acquaintance of the victim who is a tennis partner. So it's that time again. We're going to guess who done it. So please write down on your pads who you think has done it. Brian, what's our total so far? Woo! We're getting there. All right. So with that in mind, Bob is writing a small novella.
With arrows and everything.
Dave is filling out the rest of his grocery list. Eggs, cheese, murder.
Ooh, that sounds
All
delicious.
right, Bob, we'll start with you. Who done it?
You know, okay, so I'm gonna change it up now, going back from watching that email and everything. I just think Priscilla may have just gone berserk and broke and
Gone berserk.
and says, I don't want to deal with this no more. I know. So I think she wanted to end it with Zane. So I feel like all that stuff between her and Jordan may have caused her to go a little crazy and get rid of Zane. So I'm going to go with Priscilla after watching those clues
Okay,
right
so
now.
you're going with Priscilla.
I'm going with Priscilla, yeah.
Dave, who done it?
I'm going with Jordan now.
Jordan. Okay, why Jordan?
He's got a really good motive if there's a scam going on to defraud him.
Okay.
He was at the scene. He knew details like there's a knife there.
Okay.
Things are starting to line up pretty fishy against him.
Okay. Do we have an idea what the chat thinks? No. Okay.
What day of the week was it done? Do we have that? Which one? What day of the week was the murder? It was Thursday. Thursday.
Okay.
So
Great.
Okay.
Excellent.
Sunday.
So,
They did it on Wednesday. Okay.
so now it's time to dig a little deeper. We're going to go see what's going on in another part of this story. So let's find out what happens in this very interesting phone call.
Jeez, who calls it this time? Hello?
Sup? It's Marshall.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Sorry for calling late. I'm not interrupting, am I?
Nah, just doing my admin, bills, emails, usual crap. Jeez, these utility companies assholes can go to hell.
Well, I'm sure a man of your means has got it covered.
What can I do for you? Are you well?
Well, not great, actually. And that's why I need to speak to Zion tomorrow. Are you seeing him at the club? It would be best if I could see you guys together.
Nah, not playing tomorrow. I think he's still smarting from my 159 checkout at the darts match last night.
No worries. I'll try and catch him at home instead.
Why is she emailing me? Oh, no. No, no, no. This can't be happening.
Everything okay, buddy?
No, it's not. It's really not. My computer's gone haywire.
Maybe you could ask Lee to see if he can fix it. He's a programmer.
I'll call you back.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So Thoughts?
So he definitely opened the email.
Yeah.
So we know something was infected on his machine.
Okay.
What he said, what was happening, he didn't say what was happening to
Right.
it. But now he wants someone to maybe scrub it
Yes.
and get rid of it, which then that's where
Exactly.
Lee comes into place.
Maybe Lee made it in the first place. We haven't decided, where it came from in the first place.
That's true. So we haven't heard much from Lee yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. One last piece of evidence for the night. We've got, you've already seen the email, you've already seen the text message. So now we have the plane ticket and the Instagram post still, but I also have a utility bill. What would you like to see?
If the utility bill shows that he pays the bills online, that might indicate that he's got all of his banking stuff online. It'd be easier for him to be caught.
True. I mean, anything else from the utility bill that we can see besides?
I'm not sure.
It's just usage and price.
Yeah.
Instagram's. If I don't know what picture was posted, that's probably gonna drive me crazy.
Rich, can you get Liz? I need her.
Do you want to do utility bill, or do you want to do Instagram? I'm torn between those two.
What?
I'm torn between those two.
Let's. We can skip one more at the end, so maybe you can do like both at the same time. Although plane tickets.
Plane
Oh
tickets.
gosh, can we see them all?
Yeah, can we see all? Can we see all of them? No. Okay. God.
Flip a coin.
I don't need you, sir. But you can still stand there. No, you're fine. Hang out. It'll be fun.
I'll have you choose.
Hmm?
You choose.
No.
Let's go with the Instagram post, please.
There
You
we
see
go.
the Instagram
Yeah.
post? All right.
Pictures with 1,000 words. Let's see what.
Nope. So, yeah, I'll read it to you.
Oh, okay.
This photo was posted on Jordan's Instagram page on Monday at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's Jordan Harris says match point 64461311. Now for the qualifiers. You can see the man at the top, the left side of the court looks very sad. Jordan is in the foreground, presumably on the right side of the court, looking very pleased with himself. Also, there's not a lot of good stock pictures of losing people on Getty Images. So that's what we have to deal with. That's what you have to interpret. So thoughts on this?
He certainly played a lot of tennis before this, so he might be sweaty or tired or something.
Okay.
That's a long time to play.
This was posted on Jordan's Instagram page on Monday at 11 o'clock in the morning.
So Monday, 11 o'clock in the morning. Match point 64461311. That last match went really long.
Yeah.
Now for the qualifiers. So a tournament.
That's what he was talking about in the
Yeah.
second scene. What was it, 11?
What's the name of the tennis club? I'm just.
Whites only.
Okay.
Get it?
Yes,
Yes.
that's cute.
All right.
All right.
So, and obviously that was my own personal Instagram account. Anyhow. Okay, so we're going to move on now to our final clues. This,
Do we have to guess first?
you know, you probably should. I could never figure out exactly.
Well, I mean, give our next.
Yeah,
guess.
no, I'm gonna give you these,
Oh, and
and then you'll
we'll
give,
get the final
yeah.
guess? Great.
Yeah, so this is your final piece of clues. So we are going to figure it out after this.
Any more clues, Slater?
Just the one, ma'am. I'm not sure it's very relevant, though.
Open mind, Slater. You never can tell.
They're very pacey. Just found a text message from Lita Zane. It says, "It's payday. Where's my 50B?"
When was that sent?
Early Thursday morning.
So it could be relevant then.
Possibly, but it's not a lot of money.
Why do you say that?
Well, we know Zane had flown back from Thailand, right? And what's the currency there? The baht, right? That's what the B stands for. And 50 bahts. Oh, that's you. Hello.
And 50 bahts, not a lot of money?
No, ma'am. Not to murder someone.
I see. Well, this tennis This tennis case an interesting game for sure. I'm thirsty. I'd love a drink. Want one?
Yes, I'll take advantage of that, ma'am.
Get your own jokes later.
Because love and advantage are tennis terms. Hey! All right. So, once again, these are our 4 suspects. We're out of evidence. We're out of clues. It is now time for one last whodunit. Write down.
We don't get one last final look at the clues? Or one last choice?
Fine, I'll give you one last goddamn choice. All right, pick one more.
If we see how the utility bill is paid. And let's do that. Yeah. Utility bill.
Okay, we're going to see the utility bill. All right.
Donation received.
Hey! This is Jordan's domestic electricity bill for the 3 months before the murder.
Okay, that's clear what the B is then.
We can see that he uses Pico, an Exelon company, and for the past 3 months, his electric bill was $4,371.49. So,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
let's go back to the thing.
But I don't know what that's.
And we're going to go here. So one last time, friends, I'd like to know who done it. All right. So before we figure out who done it from these, what does the chat think now? Let's see what the chat says. Okay. A lot of Jordans. Okay. Bob, who done it?
I'm gonna go for Lee now.
Okay, you're gonna go with Lee.
I'm gonna go with Lee. I think one thing I picked up in that because the B wasn't the currency for whatever Thailand.
Thailand,
Yeah.
okay.
I think the B was really for Bitcoin because of that high electric bill means that he's running a lot of computers mining for Bitcoin, and 50B is a lot in Bitcoin. So I think it came down to he was greedy, he wanted the money.
Okay.
The whole play on tennis, love advantage with Priscilla could have been just lovers quarrel, something. I'm gonna go with Lee on this.
Okay, so you're saying the brother Lee.
The brother Lee, yeah.
Okay, Dave.
I'm sticking with Jordan.
You're sticking with Jordan, okay.
With the revenge factor, I mean, it's clear he had Bitcoin. He didn't have Bitcoin after that, and he was able to trace it back to Zane, and like said, you already know he's been there. He already knew about the knife and the sandwich and all that.
Okay.
Seems like that's the way to go.
Okay, great. So now it's time to figure out who done it. It was me all along. I did. It's the 15th reason why. All right. Let's finally, everyone, figure out who done it. So let us serve some points to you. We think you deliberately left your phone at home to give you an alibi.
But you forgot your key ring had a tracking device on it, which was the first in a long line of mistakes.
Is this going to take long? I have places to go, people to see.
You're a very proud man, aren't you, Mr. Harris? You're wealthy, popular, and successful. And you don't want anyone going around saying otherwise.
I have no reputation to keep up. I sleep fine within my skin.
I'm not sure I agree. As a for instance, I've heard that you lied to everyone about winning a darts match with a checkout of 159. You obviously don't play a lot, but that's actually impossible to do within the rules of the game.
That's not fair to run on Americans.
And your Instagram post was very clumsy to a tennis player of your standard. You claimed that this was match point on a game that ended without a tiebreak. But you can't win a tennis game that way by serving from the deuce court, the right-hand side. You'd have to be serving from the advantage court, on the left.
So I stretched the truth. I just do it to wind people up. Doesn't mean anything.
Again, sir, I disagree. We know you visited Zane's house on the day of his killing, and we're pretty sure what you told us was nonsense.
Hey, careful what you're saying.
Let me tell you why. Was he fixing a sandwich, or was he trying to stab you as you claimed? That's a key question here, and the answer was there all along from the very first moment we saw the victim.
You see, the victim was frozen in shock, probably surprised by you. That means he was frozen in time in the pose before you shot him. But look at the grip on the knife. He's holding it with his hand over the handle as if he's cutting bread. So he was probably just making a sandwich.
If, as you claim, he grabbed a knife to stab you, wouldn't his hand be under the handle like a dagger? And wouldn't he use a sharp blade that would stand a chance of stabbing you rather than a big, thick bread knife?
I didn't kill anyone over a tennis match.
No, you didn't. We agree about that. But we do think you were stubborn enough to call your blackmailer's bluff.
Blackmail?
Let's say what we think. We think you were blackmailed by Zane. He anonymously threatens to expose you as a sports cheat and humiliate you around the club. He wants your money to shut up. You refuse to pay.
So he uses a plan B. He uses the technical skills of his brother Lee to concoct a computer virus. But, to be less suspicious, he forces his girlfriend Priscilla to send it to you on his behalf.
You unwittingly open it, and it corrupts your computer. But you're not dumb, Mr. Harris. Either by considering who knew what, or maybe by forcing Priscilla to confess, you worked out Zane was the common link to all of this. You shot him, Mr. Harris.
There's no proof of this blackmail.
Not on your computer, which we're still trying to unencrypt. But we did have this one text message about 50B, which we found interesting. You know what B is, don't you?
I'm saying nothing.
Once we looked at your electricity bill, we knew. It was far too high for any regular usage. We reckon you got your wealth from mining cryptocurrency.
Initially, we thought 50B meant 50 baht, the Thai currency, but that would be virtually worthless. Who would demand to be paid that? But that B symbol is also used for Bitcoin.
I'm guessing you were blackmailed for 100 Bitcoin, and Lee and Zane were going to divide it 50-50. And what's 100 Bitcoin worth these days? $500,000? $1 million? That, I think, is worth killing over.
It was $34 million. $34 million. They stole my security key and cleaned me out. I can't get it back. I've got nothing left. I can't even mine coins anymore. It's not economical. Zane was a scumbag. He couldn't stand people who were more successful than him. He thought he could take a shortcut and steal whatever he could get. I wouldn't care about hundreds of thousands leaving my account, but I did care about my millions. That double-crosser deserved to die.
Jordan Harris, I'm arresting you for the murder of Zane Mullen.
So, armchair detective. No, Bob did not figure it out. No, Bob figured out Bitcoin, but who done it? It was Jordan. So, Dave, you figured out who done it, and you get the very nice golden magnifying glass. Pass that to me. And you know what? Just for playing, Bob, I'll give you one too.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much.
So that was Armchair. Can I just go back to that slide, please?
Yeah.
I'm very pleased with it.
That was awesome.
That was amazing. All right. Thank you to David Bodycomb and
Yes.
Daniel Peak for writing that. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Bob Haig's House of Games is up next here on the 24-hour Game Show Marathon.